This pre-sale project has raised over $1 million and they're trying to do some amazing things with Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Hyper, the layer 2 for Bitcoin that is making a lot of noise and has potential to be your next 10 to 50x play. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Crypto RJ. Today, like I said, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin Hyper. Now, this is a pretty interesting project, guys. Bitcoin, if you guys don't already know, is my favorite crypto and is my biggest holding, and I think Bitcoin is just going to be here forever. Okay, now with that being said, the Bitcoin Hyper pre-sale is trying to capitalize off that by offering scalability and speed for Bitcoin. Now this is a pre-sale project, so I will leave a link down below. You guys can just connect your wallet, click buy with crypto, connect your wallet, and go ahead and buy in however much you want. But there's a couple interesting things that I want to go about. First off, guys, is the staking. You can currently buy this token and stake and earn up to 559% rewards, which is ridiculous, okay? So you can get some really nice passive income, pretty much some free tokens for just holding and staking. Now, guys, I also want to quickly say before I continue, big shout to the Best Wallet. They're actually the sponsor of today's video. I actually used the wallet first off, and guys, the reason I like them is because you can actually use it without verification, without ID, and without KYC. So it's fully anonymous. You guys can pretty much do anything you want to do: buy, sell, swap, send, receive, and again, no ID is required. So it's pretty cool. Go ahead, check it out. Link is down below. But back to Bitcoin Hyper, guys. So the main thing is scalability, speed, and memes. Okay, so there obviously is going to be a bridge. So you're going to be able to deposit Bitcoin and have that Bitcoin turn into a layer 2, which is going to be the Bitcoin Hyper Bitcoin, right? So think about it like with Ethereum, for example. There's normal Ethereum and there's base Ethereum, right? So similar thing. There's Bitcoin and there's going to be Bitcoin Hyper, right? So it's pretty interesting, and it's obviously going to be focusing a lot on scalability and speed, okay? And I believe memes as well. So like I said, how to buy, you guys literally just click the link down below. It'll be the first link, and you just click buy with Cardano crypto, connect your wallet. Very, very easy, very simple. They're also in a bunch of different news articles, which is super cool to see. And the tokenomics, guys, are as follows. So 25% goes to the treasury, 20% goes to marketing, which is pretty cool. 15% goes to rewards, 10% goes to listings, so it's on like centralized exchange listings and stuff like that, and then 30% goes into development. Okay, we can see a bunch of KOLs are talking about them as well, but more importantly, you know, it's one of those guys that, again, is this ever going to be bigger than the Bitcoin chain? Definitely not, but it has the potential to do well, right? The feeling you get when you stake your bag, and we can see the artwork looks pretty cool. Their actual X page looks pretty interesting. They do have a white paper as well, which again, guys, go ahead and check out if you guys want to know more about the tech and stuff like that, because we could see the solution, right? So lack of programmability, the stability constraints, and again, I do still think Bitcoin is amazing, and I don't think Bitcoin really has massive problems per se, but you know, if you want to try and find perfection in anything, you could definitely find imperfections, right? And then again, it talks a lot about the actual tech side, like the Solana virtual machine, etc., etc. So again, if you guys are interested in this stuff, you guys can go check it out. But more or less, guys, right now is phase 1. It looks like phase 2 is going to be happening from Q2 to Q3, and then phase 3 is going to be the main net launch, which is going to be in Q3 of 2025. So a couple months left, and then phase 4 is going to be the ecosystem expansion, right? Which is going to be pretty cool, and it's going to be towards the end of the year, and then next year, the start of next year, it's going to be the launch of the Bitcoin Hyper DAO, and some more stuff like governance and decentralization. Okay, so pretty interesting, and like I said, guys, there's a bunch of stuff here for you guys to go through and read and figure out more about the tech. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe down below, and like I said, go ahead and check out Bitcoin Hyper and Best Wallet. Both links are down below.